Hey traders, this is Cousin Benny coming to you on the 31st of July with a view of the things I'm looking at for the week of the 1st of August. Well, we have the month behind us, and you can see that now that the debt ceiling debate is pretty much in the bag. Futures are moving higher, so I'll be watching accordingly tomorrow. We currently have SPY calls, and I'll be looking into taking some profits tomorrow if we have a nice pop. Now, the thing I was looking at with the SPY is the Fibonacci's here from this last low to high. The fact that we came down to the 1272 extension, okay, bounced off of it, and the 200 stochastics is starting to turn or get down to the oversold territory. So if the debt ceiling information that we receive is favorable, we should see a continued bounce tomorrow. So that's the SPY. NASDAQ looked a little worse, and I'm watching the same thing here with this last low to recent highs, and we did break down through the 618, and we had the 100% level down here at all these MAs converging. Okay, if the debt ceiling information that we receive is positive, we should see a nice bounce here tomorrow, and stochastic should turn up. That's just what I'm looking at. Russell, same thing. Last low to high. You can see we came down to the extension 161, and we got caught by the 200 and closed above. So we had a nice hammer there on Friday. So notice the stochastics is oversold and turning. You want to see the Russell lead the other two indexes higher, okay? The risk on trade. Note DBV is still in range, and I like to see this move higher tomorrow as well as the copper futures, which notice that we came down to this upper trend line, bounced on Friday, and we had a little bit of a spinning top here. I'd like to see this move higher as well tomorrow. TLT, the 20-year Treasury bonds had quite a rally on Friday. People were rotating into more secure areas, and we did see that pop. I would see this reverse tomorrow if the news coming out of the debt ceiling votes is positive. Note the MUB, the Municipal Bond Fund. This is where we had the crisis of confidence in a lot of the governmental bonds, and notice that we bounced, and we've been moving higher ever since. So these are looking pretty decent. We did chop out in the range here back from May through July, and we had a failed breakout and moved lower down to the 50 MA. So I'm watching MUB as well as the junk bond funds. Okay, and we moved a little bit higher on Friday. Now, positions I'm looking at in addition to Johnny's 10 for 1,000 watch list are Axel, which I believe they had earnings on Friday, and we had a reversal off this lower Bollinger Band. Stochastics are oversold and turning, gave us a cross, and we had quite a nice or substantial volume on Friday. Notice the extension of this trend line, depending on which one you take, the high or this low. Look at this as a anomaly and use this as your pivot area, okay? And seeing this as an area where we're going to pivot and move higher. So I'm watching Axel. I'm also watching GT. I'd love to get back into this. If automobile stocks started to move higher, there was some concern with the debt crisis that auto companies might get hit pretty hard, and we'll be watching this, being in this sector. Okay, Goodyear Tire. Yeah, most of you know that this is a stock that I like to trade a lot. So anyway, if you take the fibs here, recent highs to lows, you can see we came down to the 161 extension and we held that area. I'd expect this to move higher off of this Fibonacci extension. I'm also watching Jazz, which I'd like to see come back into this candle a little bit and get a trade off of this breakout area on Monday for an entry around 38.50, 38.70. Okay, so I am watching Jazz for a move higher. Notice this nice cup. Okay, we formed a handle, moved a little higher. The breakout failed, and then we gapped on Friday. Sandridge, I'm also looking at this one. I'm looking at this base that's being knocked out here. We moved higher, came in, touched a number of these MAs, and we're starting to consolidate. So this could be a flat saucer base or a very shallow cup and handle, with the handle forming right now. Typically you want to see the handle form with lower volume tapering off. So note that stochastics is still a little bit overbought. So this could see some sideways consolidation. I'd look for a bullish divergence for an entry. True Religion is another one that I've been looking at with regard to this base and the breakout here. I'd like to see this move back down to the breakout area and get a buy into that. Don't know that we'll get it, but that's what I'm looking for. Okay? Okay, so this is Cousin Vinny coming to you on the 31st of July, Sunday, the end of the month. I'm looking for a fabulous August. So we'll see if that pans out. Remember to take profits, and we'll talk to you in the room. Take care.